Do you know the devils that have looked me in the eye and said they're a good guy whilst holding the AK-47 behind me? Do you know that I'm not that bad? I'm a good guy. I'm misunderstood. Yada, yada, yada. They'll still shoot.
It's true. They don't come with their daddy issues. My dad,
My dad, I don't know what love is.
King, you are 45 years old. Can we please?
So I must die because your daddy didn't love me. Hey, daddy.
Please.
Take it out with your father. Why are you moving it out with me?
Therapy.
You don't even know the guy. You don't even know the guy. What do you want me to do?
My co-worker's wife thought we were having an affair because I made him and their kids dinner, and it's changed how I look at myself.
Yeah, because they're doing too much. Welcome, people.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of We Just Got Here podcast.
Yes.
Your besties
Yes.
are in the room. One of them is, out.
Guys.
Mentally. She's taken out.
I just came straight from the airport. You see, when we say dedication, you see that episode that you enjoyed last week? Do you know how I edited it? At one point, I was butt naked with a face full of makeup on a call editing that podcast so you could get it in time. Early access people, apologies. You had 4 hours of early access. But sis was trying. So today, I'm going to try and power through this. I'm covering myself for comfort so I can try and get through this. But I'll try my best to bring the banter. And
I think today's going to be a good episode. We are going... Okay, well, Steph has just come back from being away. I am going away, and I can't wait to update Steph every single day.
Just wear the meta glasses.
On the happenings.
Cheap ass. Why didn't you get it? We actually give you months in advance.
Do you know the thing is, yeah? One, you have to tell people when you're wearing them and you're recording. Because, like, not GDPR, but consent.
Where are we putting it that we need to worry about GDPR? It's just like a watch. Where are we putting it?
I'm a producer at heart, please remember.
Okay, we're not uploading it on YouTube. I just want to watch.
Do you know what?
When I got an earpiece, I can give you instructions.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Touch his bum.
Do you know what? And I could have got it with when I got the new phone. So I've got the new phone. This is not the new phone. The new phone's in the bag.
Oh, you're so annoying.
You know. I'm
in
so
that bag.
To use it. Yeah. Do you want to see it?
No, I'm just looking at the size of the bag. I do want to see it. Though. Show your supporters that you bought your phone. I've got two now. Don't you want to change the screensaver of one of them?
No.
To a variation of the photo. Well, oh, yeah, no, you can tell. Okay, congratulations, it's a nice one. What phone is this one?
16 Pro. 16 Pro.
It's nice, guys. It's rose gold. This is nice.
It is, isn't it?
You could go a better case.
Do you know what? I wanted...
I know that you did it practical.
I wanted a heavy case, but I
not that one. This one looks like you're protecting the President of the United States.
Stephanie, yes. But Stephanie...
That one looks like a security guard.
Stephanie, you know me and my capabilities.
That's why I said practical.
This is why I'm not using it, because there's no screen protector on this.
You don't need one, Christiana. It's raised around the edge.
Oh, so you don't know me? Stephanie, if anyone will break something on the first time they get it, who will it be? Please, please, please.
Security guard, Christiana, look.
Stephanie, I promise.
This looks like WizKid's security guard. This looks like WizKid's security guard.
No, Stephanie, I can't trust myself.
This case looks like it eats about 3 times a day. It should be fine.
I don't trust it.
No, this will be fine.
It won't be fine. I need to get
tempered
glass.
The 16s and stuff don't crack like the other ones. They don't, I promise you.
Stephanie, you say this to me
This
now.
I said this one, yakata everywhere. It doesn't crack. I know it's been a long time since you've had a new iPhone, but
I just need everyone to know that this bad boy who's still working with me is the 11. We sit with a fresh little 16.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
Now that we held it side by side, they really are scamming us.
Because it's the same size, isn't it?
It's actually
bar for bar, aura for aura.
They just moved that little black thing slightly down. They really are scamming us. Steve Jobs raised a bunch of fraudsters. Every time that guy, I don't even know his name. The one with the white hair. Every time he appears with his glasses, there's going to be financial ruin and scammery.
So I wanted for the longest while the Pro Max,
Mhm.
just because it's a bigger phone. But then I was like, Pro Max was more expensive, and the only difference is the size.
Yeah.
And I was just like, so it's supposed to be for visual pleasure, right? And I was like, but also, my hand will always be like this. My hand will always
Let me tell you.
constantly.
And I used to have a Pro Max before this phone. Christiana, when I say arthritis, nerve pain, holding that phone like this, like you're walking around with a TV in your hand.
Just like this.
I said nerve pain, as in my hand will get tired.
Of course it would.
Dad,
Of course it
you're
would.
just holding it
It's
like
a tablet.
it's literally an iPad that you're trying to hold as a phone. That thing, I said no. I said, Christiana, nerve pain right here.
I can imagine there. We're big people.
I can't.
Arthritis is round the corner.
Corner.
Let me not egg it on.
I already type on my laptop all day for a living. Now I'm holding phone like this. Something's got to give.
God.
That Pro Max, I don't know who it's for, what they use. Just get a Pro.
And the thing is, what I realized about like my aesthetic and stuff like that, like obviously I always have a big bag, but the thing is, I don't want to. Like when I go out, I would like a small bag.
Don't look like it.
It doesn't. And this is the thing. I want to live my truth, and I would like to be a small bag heeled baby. The reason I'm not a small bag and heeled baby is because I don't drive. That's the problem. The biggest issue I have in my life.
You're anxious. You feel safe when you have your whole world.
It's true. It's true. And if I had a car, I'd be able to have the whole world with me.
No, you won't, because they'll break into your car and take the shit, Christiana. Maybe just leave it at home. Maybe. Because right now I'm looking at a bag within a bag. Christiana, you don't need to do this.
It has my portable charger in there. It's got perfume. There is cream.
I've got a portable charger, cream and shit in this bag.
What
One
else?
bag.
I've got a book in there. I've got my laptop
You don't,
in there.
I don't see you read, Christiana. You always have I know it's the same damn book.
It's the same.
You don't read. Stop cosplaying. Be yourself. You don't read, Christiana.
I want to read.
Well, it's been months.
It has been months.
I recommended that book to you last year. Christiana, all you do is just hold it in your hand and walk around.
I hate you.
You don't read. It's okay.
I do read.
They already batter us about the Reddit reading. You ask now believe you read book. You now also ask to believe that you read book. Someone left a comment the other day and said, "Well, if it's your job to read a Reddit post, why you should make sure that you're good at it." First of all, who told you that they pay us to do it? Job. We wish.
Elevated hobby.
Funny of hilarious of you to assume that this is our job.
Shit, we be losing money. Fuck.
You're saying, well, it's your job, a hobby, because you saw screen.
Elevated hobby, by the way.
Us that's just deceiving ourselves in school, you're saying job.
Oh my God. Elevated hobby. It's again, ambition and drive.
But ain't a job.
Other people will do crochet, will be knitting. We said podcast.
In the most saturated lane there is in this year, we said we must.
You know what was really cute actually? I went to my mom's house the other day and I was looking, obviously I ain't been there for years.
Mhm.
And I've got a little whiteboard and
You
also,
say you ain't been to your mum's house in years.
no, that stayed at my mom's house in years. Like, I don't have a bedroom is what I'm saying, Stephanie.
Okay.
You know I don't have a bedroom there.
Well, you're always there.
I'm always there and I sleep on that sofa. And that wooden sofa is what
Oh.
I sleep on. I've been sleeping on that the whole time.
Back just
It's a comfy sofa though.
start stretching. You say it's a comfy. One day your spine will just curve, and you won't even notice it. Someone just like, why are you standing like that? Hey.
And you know all I do is I do weight heavy as well. So my back will just, my muscle will grow on top of it, looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's like the other day when he was like, my husband was he thought he was slapping my bum. I said, "Manny, that's my back." He was like, "No, this is your bum." I was like, "No, Manny, I think my spine is deformed." Because people tend to think that the top of my back is my bum. They don't realize, no, there's spine there. And then I had to like guide his finger to show him when my spine stops. He said, "Babe, I don't think that's normal." I said, I'm cosplaying Big Nyash. This is my curved spine. This is why I always have back pain. It just, the back is just curved. You're like, why is it sticking out? It's my spine. The bum is actually down there. It's actually, the cheek is under there. This is my back. The spine is curving with the nyash. the spine actually stops at the top of my crack, which is quite low to begin with. But that's because my back is deformed. It just shaped in a way where it looks like big nyash.
Oh my God. Can I say, getting to your 30s is a horrific time. All the shit starts to happen.
I said, I got a deformity. I'm just out here with a long back. He was slapping us like, you're hurting my spine. It's like, that is your... I said, please, this is where my spine ends. Right at the tip of my crack. He said, that there? I said, yes. You don't know who you married. I'm one of those aliens from Men in Black. I just got a long ass back.
Oh my God.
It just happens to curve to give the illusion of dash, but it's actually my spine.
Oh my God, you know how funny that is?
I don't even know how to correct it because I've been living like I'm sure it's at its like peak, like it's the worst.
Chiropractor? Isn't that what everyone does now? Chiropractor.
But then let them not put my back in. I just have a flap. Just
That's when you realise your back is long and your bum is small.
Just little cheeks. I said my crack is low, Christiana. My crack is so low.
But can I just say that means you'd eat in one of those, you know, those low dress that come where it folds over at the bottom, so it's almost showing crack.
Yeah, because my deformity.
Because your deformity, yeah.
It would look like I got a big ass, but actually it's just the spine.
Right, so it looks long spine and then curve crack.
Just the tip.
You know what I mean?
When the little black line starts.
You should wear a dress like that. I'm really excited.
Have you seen my back rolls, girl? Please. Maybe if it covers the sides and just a slither of back. You know what I realized? People that don't have back rolls are really, really lucky. I don't know many people that don't have back rolls.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really think about them anymore.
That's like flat stomachs. I actually don't know many people that actually have a super flat stomach. Well, apart from you now. I actually don't know many people.
Yeah, because I think at this age,
let's not use this age because Jennifer Lopez is in her 50s break dance with her abs.
I just want us to be very, very open and very, very open about the fact that everyone has a little piece of work done here and there.
Of course, no, definitely. But like, there's people. No, actually, my auntie's in her 40s and she has abs.
Oh, does she?
One of those fitness content.
But isn't that's a lot of it?
Not abs, but she's got a flat stomach.
A lot of that's diet though, because I think the more strict you are on diet, this is the thing. If you want to suppress your life to a degree.
Yeah, no, you like it'll work. It'll work. It works. I was thinking about the other day, like if you actually just really restrict yourself,
if you want
it bad.
Want it bad.
Unfortunately, I do not want it that bad.
I think very few of us do. Like, but you know what I realized, Stephanie. Okay, actually, I can actually have this conversation with you. I really like this episode today.
It hasn't started, but God,
it has kind of. We've been chatting. We can use it. You know, people don't think I eat.
Yeah, because you know what? You're incredibly small.
Who?
You.
Eh?
When the episode with the brown dress was that last week.
Yeah.
You were just like, here. You make me like look like I'm.
Stop it!
Oh, seriously, I'm like, I don't think it's. I'm like, there's something wrong here. You look like we're in two different like universes. Look mad big with you.
Not the face tune. The face tune on me.
The trailer's mad big with you. And then I'm just here like...
Stop it!
Jesus. I'm like, the gym is gymming.
Can I just say, so someone told me the other day that I don't eat. Like we was out actually, and they made a joke to someone else like, "Oh, she don't eat anyway." I was like, "Actually, I do eat."
That person don't know you then.
Man!
The difference is that you do your sins in secret. You carry your sins and go and finish yourself in your house, Christiana. That's what you do.
And this is my point. I've been telling you,
a whole cake and sit in your house.
I have said to the people, because I said this in the office, like, guys, I've got a reputation for not eating, and everyone's like, yeah, bet. I was like, do you know I'm a big back bitch? Like, by the way.
But you just do it in secret. When you're outside, you'll be like, can I have sushi? And that's why I always shout when you're like, just be yourself, Christiana. Because when you go home, you eat the most diabolical things.
Can I just say, I do, but this, I like to tell people I love to eat. Like, I love food. People just don't believe me. And that's why I had to say, because like, even when I speak to Lauren's like, well, I don't really see you eat when you're out. Rare. I said, please, I need Stephanie, because Stephanie if anyone knows that I eat, it's Stephanie. Please. Because the thing is, yeah, I don't want people to like meet me and think I'm a skinny bitch. Like, you know, the yoga babes, like, oh, I just want salad. Da, 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 da. Like, obviously, sometimes.
That's what you try and cosplay. That's the issue.
No, I don't.
Because when we're in front of people, we're performing and mushroom.
But do you know? Also, sometimes I'm nervous. Like sometimes, you know, eating in front of people, I'll get a bit like, I'm overstimulated.
Don't you?
No, I do eat in
Maybe
front.
that's my problem. I'm too confident.
Like, I just, sometimes I'm like, what is it? How do I want to eat this? Like, I overthink, as you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, okay, what's the easiest food to eat when I'm out? And it might be a salad, a chicken, and everything. I'll have some chips. That's really easy to
then
eat.
you go ahead, carry cake or all the diabolical things in this world. Going whilst the donut is in the air fryer.
I say this, and I will stand on this. Guys. The air-fried glazed raspberry crispy cream donut.
There's a diabetes type 2 crisis.
You ain't tasting nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Don't do it.
Oh my God, that's how you know you're
I'm
my
just
best
glad
friend,
you
know?
said it.
I'm so glad we had this conversation because everyone was like, "Oh, you don't really eat." I was like, "I need Stephanie here."
No, you
Need Stephanie. Imagine.
At one point, all you used to do is chew. You eat on the street like a pigeon. You don't care. You don't care. You eat on the street like a pigeon. You don't give a heck.
I do now. Because even remember when we ordered 3 uncles here.
And you're like, I'm gonna take it home. But I know you're gonna go home and eat that. I'll probably accompany it with something diabolical because you had a cheesecake. Remember?
I did have a cheesecake.
You had a cheesecake.
I did.
You wanted to run home and sit down butt naked.
I had a time.
Food.
Oh,
the food.
I had a time.
You were eating something. You said, "Oh, and I have something to take home."
Yeah. Cause like, this is what I'm saying. But I don't know why people don't see this on me. Like,
when you go out, you be like, "Can I have a mushroom Wellington?"
Yeah, I do.
Well, we know. Well, I know anyway.
You know.
If they need anyone to give testimony.
Thank God. I now feel so validated because these bitches were having.
Look at the packets there. I said
the crip and
crip.
But no, do you know what they said at work? Yeah, they said like I'm a snacker. I'm not an eater. And I'm like, no, I'm an eater.
No, you're both.
Big back.
You use the snack to hold your stomach whilst you're preparing for the food.
Do you get like a bird in hibernation?
Then the food. But the thing is, you work out, so.
Yeah, I try.
And jeans as well. Because even when we were young, all you had to do was 2 sit-ups. I'll be there on the fucking treadmill dying. And you do 2 sit-ups and the abs are there.
I remember there was one time we had a mutual friend and her little nephew or something was around and he was just lying on me. And Steph looked at my abs and said, this is sick. It takes 2 sit-ups.
2 sit-ups. Me, I was on the treadmill 4 hours a day, every day that summer.
Can I just say though, it took me, I didn't clock this. So I probably like last year, I was looking at a picture of my dad when he was young, yeah. And then I've always seen this picture for the life of me. I thought he was in his 20s. The man was 43 in that picture. The abs were abbing. I looked at, and obviously I know my mum when she was like my age was small. So, and my dad always used to say, you know, you're a big boned girl, rare. I looked at this bit, and when I started adding 1 + 1 = 2, I said, so what you're saying is this isn't genetics, because by this point I'm a size 12 to 14, and I'm like, I'm 31, 30, and a 12 to 14. You lot was small up into your 40s. Tell me it's what I'm eating. Tell me I'm a big back bitch. That's what you need to tell me.
I'm gonna blame my mum. Because my dad...
Your dad has been lean.
My dad's a gym junkie. That man been had abs. So we know who messed it up.
Also, though, you know you can get them. Your metabolism is great.
The thing is, even in my size, my metabolism is insane.
Fantastic.
Which means that I can... If I actually get my act right for a week, I can drop. Like, the stomach will go. Which I'm very grateful for. Like Manny's like really is fascinated by it because obviously he lives with me. He can see how quickly I
in real time.
I could eat clean for 3 days and the moon face is. He's like, your metabolism is insane. So if you combine that with exercise, sometimes it's just the exercise that you have to do. Sometimes it's the food. It's never like they never
No,
they never like
they
join
don't
together
match.
at the
Yeah,
same
it's
time.
like it's one or the other.
I'm
you know?
never like eating clean and gymming. It's either I'm gymming and eating dirty, or I'm eating clean and not gymming. I need the pair to align immediately, Christiana, because in Berlin, my beloved camo pants, Christiana, after I put them in the dryer, Christiana, they zipped through across the room. She had enough.
Can't do this no more.
I can't contain this thing. You keep growing. You said you were going to clean your act out of that, but we're in Germany.
That's the worst time.
I said, when I come back from tomorrow,
Back at it.
But yeah, like, I just need to get back together. But you have a very fast metabolism as well. Like,
Thanks.
you don't carry weight in your stomach like that. You carry weight in your legs. You're very bottom heavy.
I do.
But it's like nice because you've got like, it gives you like shape.
If it's not lymphedema, but right.
Yeah, do you know what? Can we talk about that real quick? I'm convinced I have lymphedema in my arms.
Stephanie, I'm so convinced.
Because it ain't making sense.
It doesn't. It just
Like,
everywhere else will go.
I know I've got meat, but it's just it ain't that. Like, why is it so big? I'm convinced I've got lymphedema in my arms.
I just feel like because there's a lot of like when I went down the lymphedema hole on Instagram.
TikTok.
And when you see the stages of lymphedema, I like it's giving curvy, curvy. So it's
I don't think it's lymphedema though.
Stephanie, the legs are because the legs don't move.
Yeah, no,
the legs,
they
they
just,
never lose weight, Steph.
Yeah,
Think about it.
no, because the ankles would have been wider. Because you got shape to the ankle, you know. There's like a distinction between the size of your calf and your ankle.
It's really bothering me that I've heard that part of my leg is really ashy right now.
It says actually, because I thought it was just a one-time thing, but it seems to be consistent. And you know it's dry if I can see it because you're light skin, so you know I can never tell when light skin people.
You know I cream. That's a joke.
It's because it glistens here and it's just desert here.
And it doesn't make sense.
It's just white.
It doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, no, I went down the lymphedema hole because I was convinced I have it in my arms. Because I was just like, this is like, it actually does not make this. You're overdoing it.
I swear, arm weight is the hardest. I don't know what it is about this.
I just packed all the weight. It don't matter how much I leave the weight. It just
doesn't move. It doesn't move.
It's got a little fold. I'm like, can we get rid of the fold at least, God, please?
It doesn't.
That's the only thing that's convinced me that it might not be lymphedema, you know, because I was like, the fact that it can fold, I was like, maybe not.
Oh yeah, because lymphedema is a distinctive type of fat. It's like a bumpy. Like
No,
I went, yeah,
bumpy,
yeah.
but this one is just, it's falling on each other. You know what? I will make it my mission to get rid of it. If I can't get rid of it, I'm gonna get lipo. Yeah, I said it.
No, actually,
Mom,
it's fine, Sha.
so imagine me small now with like just big arms for no reason.
Just
I'll
flying.
be miserable.
Just fly like a
Someone will
turkey.
comment, why's her arms like that? Hey God.
And you know, again, women of color that open their mouth.
Me, that's loud. Your big arms. Hey! You won't see me for the next 4 weeks. I just think about it in the room.
It would be like, you know, if you had abs insecurity. It would be like that. It would be like, ow.
Insecurity.
Ow.
He's got it now.
He does.
He's got it now. What was he talking about? Oh, hey, how was your week?
My week's been busy. I have a holiday that all my team are also going on. Mm-hmm. So there's just a lot of work to finish team wise for a whole team, a whole company to go on holiday is a suit in itself. So
Like you're off-site.
I guess so. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to debrief this with you. I'm
the comparison between my off-site and your off-site, boy.
crazy.
Do you know what we did? They were trying to get me on a line bike. I said, first of all, even if I could ride a bike,
I'm not.
I'm getting an Uber, bitch.
They said, since we're in Berlin,
No, let's do a scoot. I'm getting an Uber. I'm not that type of babe.
You are not
I'm
that
really
type of
not
babe.
that type of babe.
You are not that type of babe.
Put me in an Uber comfort.
You are such a comfort babe.
And no speaking, quiet, air conditioning on. Thank you.
I've been trying to get you to cherry pick for me for the longest time, and you're not on it.
I just...
Why?
Oh, there was a grapevine. You'd love Berlin.
Would I?
No, you wouldn't.
I could imagine the food would cook me.
You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. It's too cool and abstract. You wouldn't like it.
Wait, I'm cool and abstract.
No, you wear little dunks and I think that you have your little jorts, and you go there and realize you can't match the cool. They're mad.
Oh my god. So yeah, work is really full on, but we're excited because you're trying to chew it away from the mic, and I know it.
I really am.
But I am going away in a couple of days. So by the time this obviously gets released, guys, I will be in Malta having a time of my life. And I can't wait to send Stephanie. I'm going to send Stephanie every thought, every outfit. Stephanie, the dresses have come and they eat. So a lot of stuff I wanted to get from like Soda, Jaded.
Yeah.
I waited till last week to do all my orders.
Okay, that's why. Yeah.
I waited till last
the
week.
Good stuff take a while to come.
And even with Shein, a lot of stuff I wanted to buy, I couldn't because I had to get everything on quick ship.
ASOS.
I could have got some stuff of ASOS.
I think Jaded London is sold on ASOS.
I'll check.
That's like I do for weekday, because weekday takes a year and a half to reach here. So I do it through ASOS so I can get next day.
I was going to say weekday shouldn't, because there's weekday stores all around.
No, they do. Have you tried ordering from H&M or weekday
Mm-mm.
via the internet? Even Mango? That bitch ain't coming anytime soon.
I don't know why they do this.
Yeah, just don't put it on the website then. You're not ready to sell.
Also, whilst I'm here, Amazon Prime does not take a day anymore.
No, I don't. They decide.
I'm fuming.
It might not even be 2 days.
Girl.
They actually decide for you.
What? Why?
It might be Tuesday, might be Wednesday. We'll see.
Like, what's your
Then
problem?
it will come the next day. Then when I actually need
Need
it the
it.
next day now,
You get it.
will actually come next week. And God forbid it's a bank holiday. They'll use that as
If it's a bank holiday, 7 days.
7 days, Friday.
That's your own.
Sorry.
Don't you dare
But if
order
you
on a
order
Thursday
before-
on a Friday.
Wait.
That's a myth.
But if you order before 6 a.m., somehow it can come at 10. So how did we go from Friday to 10? Which one is it?
I swear to God. Prime pisses me off.
Pisses me the fuck off.
Like, I don't know. I just don't know. There's nothing. I can't just go here and expect that I'll be able to.
The only person that has been reliable for me is ASOS.
Really?
Yeah.
But you can get ASOS same day. You've got ASOS same day before, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been able to
That's
do that.
because I shop at the crack of dawn. I shop at ungodly hours. See me? I shop at stupid hours. When I wake up, I'm going to change my life. But first, I must change my wardrobe. I bought suede boots the other day because I had ordered that
Sexy.
shit at 1 a.m. That boot is long as hell. That boot is long because it's one of them ones where it's the point.
Oh, yeah.
So that I can't wear. The only way I can wear it is with a baggy jean.
What?
If I try and bear back that boot, Cristiano, the shoe will enter the room before me. The shoe will enter. I said it's giving.
You said long. That's hilarious.
But I needed the suede boots. Yeah.
How was your week?
Well, I'm under a blanket.
Yeah, you've been cooked this week.
My week has been traumatic, guys. For the past 3 weeks, I've probably done like anything between 16 to 18-hour days. I have not slept a full 8 hours in 3 weeks. I went to an offsite for work in Berlin. I'm literally a walking zombie. And if you've ever done offsites of work, usually like your different teams within the company will do like presentations, etc. throughout the day. So imagine 2 days of that. In the peak period of work, as in the busiest, like everyone's already slammed. So as these presentations are going, I'm just watching the emails pile up, the requests pile up, and then I'm having to go back to my hotel and work until 2 a.m. I am tired as hell. But my win of the week is that I managed to actually finally get a tattoo in Berlin.
Where?
Don't get overexcited, it's very small. It's on my arm, at the back of here. It's Muse. And I dedicated that to myself because I always talk about the self-improvement and the stuff that I want to do, but I'm actually at a place where I am really in love with myself. I enjoy looking at me. I think I've said this before. My favorite thing to do is edit the podcast just so I can look at myself. But yeah, my source of inspiration, I'm at a point in life where I don't want to be like anyone else. I've always really been like that, but I really, really like myself. Like, I don't have the desire to be like anyone else. Like, I just want to be the best version of me because I just think I'm so cool. But yeah, I got an overpriced tattoo at a tattoo shop that I've been looking at for years. So I'm happy that I've finally got to get a tat from them. They're called Omen Tattoo in Berlin. For anyone that's looking to get a tattoo, they are pricey, but I would say they're probably one of the best in the game. So if you want something, I would highly recommend them. They're super nice as well. I went to the wrong branch and they ordered me an Uber.
Oh, that's lovely.
And paid for it to take me to the other branch. And it was super easy to get it booked. They sometimes do walk-ins, so sometimes you can message on the same day and actually get a booking. The guy was super nice. He helped me film it on my VHS camera. So yeah, it was just a really good experience, and I just captured it on my VHS camera because I'm trying to capture like small moments on my camera, more for like personal use, just so I have memories, because I actually don't record anything. I just like my VHS camera. It's just here and I don't use it, so I thought, let me use it. So I guess that's not win of the week. I've got new ink. That is tattoo number 16 or 17, 16 now. Yeah, I think it's 16. So yeah, and my end of the week is I'm absolutely exhausted. I need to sleep. I'm so tired. I'm actually delirious right now. I don't even know if I remember what I'm saying here. That's how bad it is. I'm so tired. I literally fell asleep on the guy that I was sitting next to on my flight, and he didn't wake me up. I literally twitched, and that's what woke me up. So I'm really exhausted. I'm probably gonna have to work over the weekend again, but I'm hoping this will be the last weekend where I have to do that. It's just work coming out of my ears, and it's a struggle because I'm like trying to balance it with like planning for the pod, but honestly, you're gonna get what you're gonna get these next couple of weeks, because health is wealth, and also I actually want to find time to actually just work out and stuff, because I'm so tired in the day because I'm working.
And that would help you. Yeah, that would be better for you.
I felt like I was better organized when I was actually like going to the gym at like 5-6 a.m. So I want to get back into that. Because right now it's September and we're very far from our goal, and December is around the corner. If we go into the new year with this gut and we're in trouble, then we just have to accept that as a way of life.
I'm sick of you.
I swear to God, it's a way of life. We've managed to get rid of some of it, a good chunk.
But Steph, when you walked in, you do look slim, girl.
Yeah, that's because Germany will do that to you when they're offering you shredded sausage. No offense to our German listeners, I had sausage salad. You man, I really hope it gets better for you, because
what are drinks like though? What's the milkshake situation?
Milk. I didn't have a milkshake out there.
Obviously,
I was
fair
in front
enough.
of my colleagues, Christian. If it was you, I'll drink all the milk I could get. But because I was in front of my colleagues, I was like, and it's a hotel.
Yeah,
the walls are kind of thin.
Fair, and you don't know water pressure.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. But I really enjoyed that. So there's I think I spoke about it on this pod before. Maybe I didn't. I think it's called Dean and Daniel. I may be chopping up, but if you know where it is and you're from Germany or Berlin, we've been to Berlin. It's like a salad bar.
Okay.
They do the best salads in the world. And they have this organic apple juice that they sell. It's a bit fizzy. Absolutely love. The freshly squeezed juice in the hotel we're staying in was really nice as well. But to be honest, I didn't have that much because I was just, it was office hotel. But Burgermeister, I managed to have that and I couldn't finish it.
That much?
Huh?
Or appetite? Like servings or appetite?
But last time I went there, I could have burger, chips, everything. I don't know what's happened, but I couldn't even get through half the burger. And I had to save it. I had to throw away the chips.
Really?
I couldn't. I even got a cookie. I nibbled on it, dashed it. I really struggled with sugar on this trip.
But you changed your diet, so...
Yeah, so I think my body's... so can the stomach go, please, bitch? The fuck? You're going to rob me of my sweet tooth. At least get rid of the stomach too. Why would you leave me with the stomach and get rid of the sweet tooth?
What's the point?
What is the fucking point? But yeah, I just want to find time to actually work and stuff, because we managed to get rid of a good chunk at the beginning of the year. It slowly started to creep back, hence why my camera trousers decided to give out. But it's not enough where it's too late to go back. So, and obviously, I think this is the last time I'm actually going to chat about this, because I notice that every episode I talk about it, but I don't actually do. So I'm just going to keep quiet, and then December we can chat during big recap and see if I actually did something.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. We got something in line for you guys. It's going to be some... Right. So one thing I did want to speak about, right? Actually, this came from a conversation I was having the other day. about like just hot takes and stuff. And the aspects of being a good girl, a nice girl, I hate it. I hate that term. I hate it so much. And especially like, I feel like as we get, it is so cold. As we get to being in our 30s, there is such an idea that, and we've spoken about this, the idea of what being a wife is.
Yeah.
And like what being a good girl is. And I will always say, like, if anyone ever calls me a good girl, please, because I'll actually disappoint you. I'll actually
It's never
disappoint you.
been an aspiration for me.
The nice girl, the good girl.
I've never gone into like, I don't think there's ever been a time I've been like, I want to be the good girl. I don't care.
Boy, like it's just like, and also it's such a redundant term. Like, because
What is a good girl?
what is it?
What is a good girl? Because I could party, do all the drugs in the world, etc., and be the most empathetic, kind person you've ever met in your life. So what's a good girl?
And I could be the most homely, like put a house together type woman, and be the most wicked woman you've ever seen in your life. But then it made me think about the idea of good guys, because we know the title of good guys is bullshit, and like as women actually particularly, because guys will always say I'm a good guy, and it's like
Anyone that
you're
uses their
wicked
mouth to label themselves a good guy.
you're wicked. Your
I
heart
don't
is
trust
black.
them. I
Your
don't
heart is
trust them.
black.
Do you know the devils that have looked me in the eye and said they're a good guy whilst holding the AK-47 behind me? Do you know that I'm not that bad? I'm a good guy. I'm misunderstood. Yada, yada, yada. They'll still shoot.
It's true. Then they'll come with their daddy issues. My dad,
My dad, I don't know what love is.
King, you
They're
are
like,
45 years old. Can we please?
Sir, I must die because your daddy didn't love you. Hey, daddy.
Please.
Take it out with your father. Why are you putting it out with
Please,
me?
therapy.
You don't even know the guy. You don't even know the guy. What do you want me to do?
Therapy is king. Please, you are 45. You have a teenage son. Can we?
My father never loved me. I remember one time my 5th birthday party, I waited by the door for hours. He didn't show up. And from that day, I swore I've never loved anybody.
We all have trauma. By the way, you're not just one. You're just we all are carrying trauma on our back. By the way, we've been alive too long. If
we sit here and lay out our trauma for you, you even say, how are we doing this podcast right now? But that's what even brings the comedy.
It's just sheer darkness.
It's sheer darkness. You don't understand. I said the battles. We were like, why are you so funny? Do you know what I've been through in life? What I've had to joke through. What I've had to joke through.
Put on funny because you will. Otherwise
funny.
you'll cry.
Even in the moment. Crack a joke. Crack a joke in the moment.
Because if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
I remember one time I was looking in the mirror at my cracked tooth and looked like a hillbilly. Ain't shit funny. I was like, you look like a hillbilly. Just out here, just looking like a hillbilly.
Oh my God.
Who will employ you with this
Right on.
toot? With this toot. Ain't shit funny, by the way.
Come on in.
If you ever had a busted lip on there, like, look with this toot. Who's going to employ you with this chipped toot? Just tooth missing. Go find it.
The situation is so unfunny.
It's actually not funny
so
whatsoever.
Unfunny.
The person will be mortified that I'm even talking about it. But I literally looked around like, you look like a damn hillbilly. Go find your tooth. I actually went to go look and see. Okay, maybe I can glue it
But
back on.
can I say, but dark experiences just set you up for life. It gives you some kind of. I was saying this to somebody, like, see if I do anything, and I've realised this actually in the last year, on myself particularly. If I'm doing something, I'm really much like, and you know this, because like obviously we've got like my circle of best friends is quite close, right? We all chat, we've got a group chat, whatever have you. And when I'm in a certain situation, I'm like, guys, I know I'm here. By the way, just so we all know where I am, I know where I am.
Yeah.
We're all here, just so we know. And whatever happens, I consented to this. Yeah. I said, I put on my hard hat. I said,
yeah,
I'm ready for war.
Come back bruised and broken. I will beat you for even allowing yourself to get bruised and broken. It's not even like we're coming to pet you.
To be fair, no, you will beat me. Then you'll beat the person.
Yeah, then I'll beat them. Because why? But I got to beat you first.
You got to beat me first.
Then I'll go.
Because why did you get yourself in that situation?
Why don't you listen? Why don't you listen?
So I get a group flogging so often.
You do.
That group chat is just to flog me.
You don't even need to say anything.
Guys.
Oh, just bring a screenshot.
Bro!
When
Let's
I
get
see
video.
Image, that's why I don't respond. But when I see Image, I'm there.
Yours said jizz.
I said, Jill, what's going on? What happened? What happened?
Half the time, it's not conversation that starts. It's just
Image.
screenshot.
That's why I know. I'm like, let me look. Let me look. Let me not miss the party. Just screen. Where there's a screenshot, there's always mess.
And they'll be like, so Christiana.
Just asking. I'm on my way to work. Why are we asking this?
Oh my God. Group chats are great. When you've got that one person that you will flog. It's like when we had Lauren and Andrew here, we had to do the disclaimer. Guys, it's not Christiana flogging.
Don't.
Please.
They will come and say that we're bullying. But you see that Shoreditch House Sunday roast that we had? Oh, you got it. We flogged the hell out of you. You couldn't even breathe.
I couldn't, and it's for everything. It was for everything. It was my current state of my life. It was what I'm thinking. It was what the fuck I ate.
Yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm wearing a loose sports bra under this. I didn't have time to really change.
Your nipples aren't showing.
My breasts are spread. What is that shape? What is that shape? Sorry, guys. Let me just make a little bend.
What are you doing?
Let me just... There you go.
But yeah, like going back to the...
Sorry.
So like I was thinking about obviously nice girl and why I hate that phrase and why it's overrated. And I like, to be fair, I think it's used as a method to suppress women a lot of the time. But then I was like, what makes a good guy a good guy? Because obviously good guys say they're good guys. No. Good guys that say they're good guys tend to be terrible people who
Devils.
who want to beat you over the head because they're
Demons
doing
in training.
doing the bare minimum
Yeah.
of just being polite.
I swear to you, there's nothing more humiliating than a man constantly highlighting that he's doing good because he's being nice to you. I said there's nothing will make you feel more like bread than a man saying, but look, I'm being nice to you. As if it's an accomplishment. As if you're not human, you know. Like,
That's
look,
when I know you know he's wicked.
you're expired
That is a
bread,
spawn
but
of
I'm
Satan.
still treating you as if you're a human being.
Spawn of Satan. Spawn of Satan.
Spawn of Satan. God punish you and your whole entire family.
But actually, but also there's a conversation online about how actually nice guys are picked last as well. So you've got like genuinely nice guys.
I don't think they're picked last. I think sometimes in life, you have to go through the turbulence. You have to face the demons and the devils to know, okay, to really appreciate the good guy when you get him.
That's true.
And they may feel like they're being picked last, but sometimes you don't know what you want.
Mm.
Sometimes you actually have to experience what you don't want to know what you want. And I think especially one thing I do hate is when guys are like, oh yeah, I'm a good guy. How come you don't want to be with me? First of all, you don't want to be with anyone that you have to convince or pitch yourself to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't owe you love, by the way.
By the way, just because you're a nice person, you shouldn't even want to be with someone like that. You shouldn't have to pitch for someone's
Your love to someone, yeah.
But I think people need to have more grace. Sometimes you just don't know what you want, and you have to go through the hell, the fire, to realize what you do want or what you do value, what qualities you do like.
Also,
there's only one person in this room. Why are you putting your hand up?
I just want to say, hot take. Sometimes, if the person's bad character and you're bad character, you're made for each other. I'm just gonna say. Sometimes the nice guy wants the bad girl, and the bad girl wants the bad boy.
As someone who has been with bad character people, I needed a good guy.
You did.
Yeah, I needed a good guy. I think it balances because sometimes you need that person that will tame you.
That's what you saying. You're a bad character.
I'm not a bad character. I'm just stubborn. I'm stubborn. I take things personally. Like, I'm not perfect, but I needed the good guy that would balance me, that would make me calm and make me unlearn certain things. If that makes sense. I don't think if I went with the bad character, we would have killed each other.
No, of course, but that's not everyone's story. So, for example, it's not a given that like everybody. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. It's because I come from the mindset that there's someone out there for everyone.
Yeah.
And if you're a cretin, then if you find a cretin, it's like fair.
But I don't think when you talk about cretin, I think like bottom of the barrel dirt bag. Some people, they have bad character traits, but overall they're good people. They're not terrible people. There are terrible people in this world. You being, maybe for example, maybe you're indisciplined when it comes to sex, or like bad with money, etc. You're not necessarily a terrible person.
Oh yeah, you've just got bad traits. Yeah.
Some people are terrible people overall. Like they lack empathy, they lack kindness. Like they're just terrible people.
I would put that. Isn't that more the exception than a rule? And I say that because isn't that going into sociopath territory, or like narcissistic?
Yeah, but
behavior.
Yeah, but that's who I consider terrible. Like you can be, like I said, you can as stubborn and as what did I say I was?
Hard-headed.
As stubborn as I am, as hard-headed as I am, I know that I'm also kind and somewhat. I am considerate to a point. Actually, no, I am very.
You're very considerate.
I'm very considerate,
and you're very sensitive.
And I'm very sensitive. Like I know that I'm overall a good person. I just have maybe certain traits that are considered bad. But I don't think that makes me a bad person. Same with you. I don't think I'll never describe you as a cretin. Do you have like bad character traits? Yeah, everyone does. But overall, you're a good person. Like.
You can't use me because you know I flog myself with guilt consistently.
Yeah, but I feel like there's good people in general. There are good people out there. We just all have bad character traits. Like we all have that one thing that is like that can be considered a bad character trait. I don't think that means that we're bad people. I've met bad people, and with them, it's like overall, there's no kindness. There's no empathy.
I get that.
Alongside that,
they won't find partnership.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like overall, I struggle to find anything good about them.
Yeah.
That's a terrible person to me.
Yeah. And I think those people will always struggle with companionship.
No, they won't.
Real companionship?
Real companionship, yes. Will they always be able to find someone? Probably.
Yeah, but that's not real
companionship. As in fulfilling companionship? Absolutely not. I don't think
that's
so.
What I'm saying. Because there's a difference between having somebody who can fill your time very temporarily and getting a revolving door of people versus actually finding someone that understands you, has time for you, will accept your flaws. Because that's the thing, when you have a revolving door, people ain't accepting your shit. They're like, this is long out.
And part of love is accepting someone's flaws. 100%. But in order to keep that person, you must also be open to loving. You have to be kind. You have to be empathetic. Even if that's not natural to you, it's something that you must be willing to learn. Otherwise, you won't keep that person. If someone's a genuinely good person and you know you're a terrible person, eventually you're going to lose them. Whether it's through self-sabotage or them finally realizing their worth. Because I feel like a lot of these terrible people, when they do find partners, more often than not, those partners have low self-esteem, and that's why they're with them. And they have that moment of realization where, like, actually, I can do better than this.
I don't.
And that's when this thing crumbles, and then they'll go find the next victim and the next victim. So you don't even have the opportunity to form a real, how do I say, companionship with someone, because you're not allowing you're not building an environment where they will feel safe and loved. It's like a constant battle. And one thing I've realised, last one. One thing I learned quite a while ago is that no matter how good you are to a terrible person, you can't change them. It doesn't matter how kind you can be to them. If they don't want to be kind...
And I was going to say, if they don't want to change for you...
If they don't want to change, they're not going to change.
It's charged. Yeah.
You can do everything. You can be kind. You can be empathetic. You can... If anything, they'll probably even get more annoyed at you for trying, but you can't change people.
Yeah.
You can't. Not even through kindness, unfortunately.
I was having a conversation this week because to bring me on to something else very quickly, because I ain't going to go to this too deep. But because what you mentioned was the bare minimum that's needed to run a relationship, which is, you need to be of service to someone. You need to be able to. You must be able to serve them and give them something back in a relationship. And I was having this conversation about love languages, right? I don't particularly like the term love language at all.
Yeah.
And my point was, and not to say I don't believe in it, but I think it's a fancy way of dressing up the bare minimum of the expectation. Thank you. Oh my God. This is what you Stephanie.
I've
been saying this.
It's the bare minimum. If you love someone, you want to do things for them.
Right.
You want to get them thoughtful gifts. You want you
want
want to
be
be
of
intimate with
service
them.
them.
You want to be of service.
Right.
It's not a bad thing, but also it's not. I just feel like love language has just made it into a whole thing, like, and then people start overthinking it. What's your love language? Or if part of love is all
This
of
is my
those
best
things.
friend. This is my best
It's
friend.
all of those things.
Brother.
They all feed into each other.
This is what I'm saying, because if you, in any relationship, if you have none of one of those qualities, it will fall. You'll start seeing some cracks.
Okay, you sweep the floor every Sunday, but you don't get me a gift on my birthday or during our anniversary, etc.
Thank you.
It doesn't work. If you love someone, all those stuff are naturally covered, and you don't have to think about it. It doesn't have to be a conversation about what's your love language. You will learn what your partner likes. It doesn't necessarily have to fall into a category.
And this was my point, because like, I know people say, oh, you know, like compliments don't mean that much to me, but I was like, words of affirmation is essentially affirming your partner.
Yeah.
If you go through a whole relationship without affirming your partner, issues will show up. If you go through your whole relationship without physical touch, or the degree of physical touch that your partner desires, it'll be a problem. Acts of servitude, that's a natural thing.
Yeah.
You need to be of service for the relationship to even be a thing. You have to have provided a service that they can't get elsewhere and they want from you. What's the other one? Gift, and again, this is more specifically, and you'll get this because you know my brain, and also you see the things I see. I feel like the whole love language conversation, this is why I got an issue with it, has come from people who see relationships as very transactional, using it as a method to say, oh, well, gift giving is my love language. No, like, not no, fair enough, that's your thing. But I feel like people use love languages as a way to validate the transactional nature that they want relationships to be, rather than it actually just being a given thing that you should do in its entirety for your partner.
And it shouldn't, again, I just feel like the whole concept of love language just makes it overcomplicated. If you love someone, you'll naturally cover all of those things.
You want to do those things.
You want to do it. It doesn't have to be a conversation about what is your love language, etc. You learn what your partner likes. And it can be multiple things. Maybe it is physical touch, but it's also gifts, but it's a particular gift, or maybe they're into a particular thing. Like, it's like small things. It's like, okay, for example, if you know your boyfriend or your husband's into anime and you're in a supermarket and you see something that's like, that features their favorite character, and you're like, oh, let me get that for them because I know they like that character. That's a small thing that can count as a love language. That's both be the gifting, etc., but also it's actually being considerate as well. You're considering your partner, you're thinking about them, you're considering what they love, you're buying them a gift, etc. But those are natural things. Like, I know that if I see that my husband likes a particular food, if I buy something, like say I buy a new brand of yogurt or something and he really likes it, next time in the supermarket I'm gonna make sure I get it.
Yeah.
Or like pears, for example. I hate pears. He loves pears. If I go into a supermarket, the first thing I go grab are pears. I don't like them. I'm never going to eat them.
Thinking about him, you know.
But I'm thinking about, do you get what I mean? I hate cow's milk. He loves cow's milk.
Swear down.
I don't like cow's milk.
I know you don't. I'm surprised he does.
He lactose intolerant, but he likes cow's milk.
Okay, fair enough.
So I always make sure there's like cow's milk, whether it's powdered milk or fresh milk. But like, I always make sure there's like cow's milk there. So it's the small things. It's called being considerate. And if you love someone, you genuinely love someone, it doesn't even need to be a conversation. You will naturally do it. You will naturally do it. And I think it's this whole thing of like social media and creating new languages for stuff and words
100%.
and phrases for stuff. And it's like, actually, do you know how you will learn all of these things and actually realize how life really works is actually by living it, experiencing it, date each other, speak to each other away from social media.
Get to know them. Like, just have you time.
Even away from the group chat sometimes. I don't think our group chat is like this, but I know there's a lot of group chats where, you know, girls and guys heavily rely on the opinions of their friends. Date away from your group chat for a bit. Even if it's just like a couple of weeks before you even tell them that you're speaking to someone or updating them on anything. Get to know them without that external
noise,
and the noise. And, oh, wow, well, he didn't do that. What, do you like him? Does he make you happy? Is he fulfilling you? Is he pouring into you? I'm not saying his wallet. I know some of you does he make you happy? Do you genuinely feel safe, etc.? That will allow you to make a decision. So by the time you go to your friends, if you do your "this is him" pick and they're like, you already
know
are
you're
assured
locked in,
within
yeah.
that you actually really like him. Oh my god, that reminds me. Actually, on my way here, I was watching a TikTok of a guy, who his friend, his like long-term friend died. They used to hang out with each other when they were younger, for like when they were 13, 14. They lost contact a bit, but every time they see each other, like I think they were romantic briefly around 16, 17. And then like I think it didn't work out, but they still see each other, and like he still really liked her, but he never said anything, so they just kept it as casual friends. He found out that she died. She found out she died 3 days before her funeral. So they lost contact, and he was like, my biggest regret
Oh, that's
was
so
not
sad.
telling her how much I love her. Like she lives near me, so sometimes I'll put an extra perfume, hoping that I'll bump into her.
That's so sad.
And like the last time I saw her, we smiled and waved, but we didn't actually speak. And until this day, I regret it. Like, why didn't I just tell her how I feel?
That's so sad.
I say, you see,
Life is too short.
like, be loving people. Listen, I know I say AK-47, still have it on your side, but
You gotta love, man.
you gotta love, man. I'm telling you,
to.
even me that does Stone Cold Austin, one love. I promise you,
Gotta love,
like
man.
real genuine love will change you for the better. There's so many things that I've unlearned, and I've learned about myself just through actually embracing love and realizing that love doesn't have to be a battle, it doesn't have to be a fight, it doesn't have to hurt physically or emotionally. It doesn't
ring ring trauma.
ring ring. It doesn't have to hurt, and it doesn't have to be this like vague, questionable thing like, oh, I don't know, you know, this is the game. There's no game. No one. Listen, life is too short to allow anyone to be playing game with your love, with your heart. I'm so sorry. Love, experiencing real love, I can tell you now, love is so precious. Like, I can't tell you how healing it can be, how beautiful it can be, how safe it can feel, especially for people, I don't know, who grew up maybe households where they didn't feel safe, or I'm not saying I didn't feel safe, but like if you've grown up in an environment where maybe you didn't have that kind of comfort or security, I can't tell you how comforting it is. And I'm not, you know, you guys should know, but I'm not the one that carries marriage on her head. I'm not the one that, love, la, 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 la. But I do genuinely believe that everyone, at least once in their lifetime, should fully embrace it without any fear and be open to it. Just because even if it doesn't work out, it teaches you a lesson, it teaches you about yourself, allows you to learn certain things to become a better person.
Actually to learn about yourself as well, like a different side to yourself.
A different side. When I say it was like rehab, I was sweating. I was like, this bad character trait. Now I have to fix it. I have to be conscious and fix it. Okay, I'm not that good at communicating maybe when I'm out or something like that. Okay, let me just drop a text and say, hey babe, I mean, I'm going here, or I'm not really like lovey-dovey and stuff, but let me just text and say, hey babe, I love you. Just like small things that you teach yourself to do in order to kind of cater to that person. And I think that's part of servitude. Because Lord knows, the first time I had to say I love you, my lip was quivering.
You're so annoying.
I had a bitter taste in my mouth.
Of course you did.
But I did it. But yeah, my honest belief is that at least once in a lifetime, and honestly, even if you're single and you think it's not going to happen for you, again, it's not the end of the world. Live your life. Love comes in different forms. It can be you falling in love with yourself. It can be friendship, where you have that sisterly love. It can be through siblings. There's all types of love in this life. I don't know where I was going with this sermon, but what I'm saying is that life is too short, man. Embrace love, healthy love. Remember, love don't have to hurt. Don't forget the movies, forget the songs, especially these R&B songs. Some of them just be glorifying suffering and love,
suffering and pain. And it's like, it doesn't have to be like that.
No, it doesn't have to be like that, man. Have fun. We have one life. Open your heart. Cock your gun, but open your heart. That was my sermon. It actually made me hot. Now I see my pastor sweat on stage, you know. I hear it.
Right, let's go to Reddit Realness.
Reddit Realness. I don't know what the lesson was there, guys, by the way. But
to love hard.
Love hard. Just be open to loving. Because like, you see it now, like people be like, yeah, I'm not cooking for him. If he ain't my husband, sister, if he loves a good meal and you cook a great meal,
You need to eat to sustain yourself. You need to cook to
there's
sustain
no
yourself, by the way.
crime in cooking for the food. No one's gonna call you a pick me. You've been picked.
Also, it's okay to sustain yourself.
Please. What are we doing?
Like, because you actually have to cook.
And then you know,
survive.
men make great noodles. Okay, that one can be transactional. You cook the food so you know that he'll come through with the designer Indomie.
Also, no, some of them can cook well. There's a lot of them that can actually cook well.
You say that as a Caribbean. I know what I'm dealing with over here. You say that Caribbean man can cook. I don't when I had a little drop prawns. A little drop prawn. Oh, you cooked?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, no.
You know Ice-Teas. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, they be
You I can cook. I'll give you that. I said I would. Lord.
Yeah, I haven't not had someone that can cook in a while.
Yeah, no. I say Caribbean man, I'll give that to you. You lot, you could fry it
Chef
down
it
in the.
down.
Yeah, that's what makes you lot even worse.
It's true.
You
But
can't
people,
even
they have
leave.
their soul
Because
the food bad. Stephanie, when you realise that you're not breaking up with the man, you're breaking up with the food as well.
You stay.
Crazy.
How can I shout when you're making jerk prawns? Now I gotta wait until I eat before I start the argument. By then I'm too full.
You know when you're trying to learn the dish again yourself.
Why was I fighting?
Okay, right. Reddit realness, guys. My co-worker's wife thought we were having an affair because I made him and their kids dinner, and it's changed how I look at myself.
Yeah, because they're doing too much.
Names and minor details change for privacy, obviously. Several months ago, my co-worker, 44 male, Matt's wife, Mary, a 39-year-old female, had to go back to her home country to deal with her mother's decline in health, and later the funeral and estate stuff. They knew she'd be gone for a while, but didn't know how long exactly. Matt was left with their 3 kids, 4, 8, and 12, and pretty much started struggling immediately. We work full-time, 10 plus hours a day, and he went from being part of a partnership to essentially being a single parent overnight. Mary works at the same job, but in a higher position in another area. He handled most of it fine, but shopping and making dinner gave him a lot of trouble. He could handle breakfast, the church, day camps, schools handled lunch. But he was struggling with dinner and finding time to get all the shopping done before picking up the kids, getting them home, or extracurricular activities. I, 25-year-old female, she's young, felt bad for the guy, so I made a deal with him. I worked for a catering company pre-COVID, so I have very easy time cooking a lot of food at once. And I usually do that for myself. I'll make one big batch of food and have it every day for my lunch, dinner, or whatever. I told Matt that if he paid for my groceries and gas on top of his, I'd do the shopping and cook their dinners for the week.
Okay, it's not
The groceries for the food, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. At some point, the 12-year-old asked if he could watch me make dinner and then if he could help. So I started teaching him the basics, which, to be honest, I kind of think he should have already known, but whatever. And he posted pictures of it online. I started taking him shopping with me so he could help pick things out, and he started packing everyone's lunches. It was cute. Apparently his mum saw pictures of it, and in some of it featured me talking to his dad, and she got the wrong impression. She messaged me on social media confronting me about the affair. I was pretty pissed, but I kept my cool. I'd asked her if he'd ever been unfaithful before, and she said no. I asked if she'd ever suspected him before, and she again said no. I asked if she really thought he was stupid enough to bring his affair partner home to meet his kids and to let his own son post pictures of it all online. Again, no. I even offered to let her look at my phone when she got home from her trip. At about that point, I think she realised how ridiculous the idea was, and she called me over Facebook and started crying and apologising.
You can call people on Facebook?
Yeah, it's in the Messenger app, I'm guessing.
Oh God.
I told her it was okay, promised not to tell her husband, and all that. But I still see her at work now that she's home again, and it's always super, super awkward. I generally chalked it up to her being stressed to the gills and on edge, But ever since, I've been extremely paranoid about my behavior and how I'm coming off to other people. I really do not want to come off as someone who would help a man cheat on his wife while she's burying her mother. So now I've wound up double thinking almost everything I say, how often I offer help to people, how much help I give, how I come off if I ask for help, what it means if I agree to hang out with someone outside of work, and how their families might view it all of it. It really sucks because I genuinely just wanted to make things easier on them. I can't even vent to anyone in real life because almost everyone I know works for the same company. Go get a bigger social circle. I can't even vent to anyone in real life because everyone I know works for the same company and would instantly recognize who I was talking about. Damn. I don't think she was doing too much, you know.
No, at first I thought she was doing too much, but after hearing the details, I think she was just genuinely trying to help.
Yeah, she saw someone struggling and she was like, I know how to do this.
I think this more stems from the mother's insecurity and probably guilt that she hasn't been able to be present for her family.
Also the stress of dealing with a parent dying, decline in health, and the guilt on top. So it's like, I guess she herself is thinking she wants to be in two places and she's letting someone down.
This woman's trying to take my place by cooking for, because I know I'd feel where someone's cooking for my family.
I get that.
And they imagine if it bangs more than mine as well.
Yeah, you have to be a certain type of discipline to be able to self-assess through all those emotions. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I like self-assessing there. Don't cook for my children.
But if you're not there,
Don't cook for... they're sitting in the freezer. I'm Nigerian, Christiana.
You are Nigerian.
There will be some stew or soup. Heat it. Because I know my children, even though I don't know my children because they don't exist. They will, remember that soup that we had that we'll fight?
Would you be triggered by that?
We'll scrap, yes.
But what if it's just better?
Know it. No, don't. Me. And you know I like to cook. I
hear that, but like, I've got a question.
I pride myself on being a good cook. Yes. So now what you're saying is that I'm a dickhead. You're going to take my family. I'm going to pussy you. I'm not going to do anything about it.
You're so dramatic. Because, all right, what if, like, for example, they love your food, but they just like, for example, my jerk pork. I don't cook pork, but my jerk pork, like, you can't.
I'll cook jerk pork every day in that house for free because they're sick of it.
Yeah, but it won't necessarily taste the same.
No, it will. I'll perfect it.
Based on who's cooking, because you'd have to perfect it in comparison to mine.
Yeah.
So you'd get the jerk pork to taste it, to then.
You're talking to someone who taught themselves how to cook to this level. I will perfect that recipe. I will even get the proper drum. You know, the grill, the proper one set up in the garden.
If you know what you cook, and now all of a sudden they're asking for Malaysian laksa,
I'm gonna make it,
Stephanie. But you cannot.
Caribbean food.
You can cook.
I'm not Indian food.
Yes, but you might not do it to the taste of a certain type of person because everyone's got their specific.
I'll find what exactly is it that you like? I'll add it.
You are so competitive.
I'm so competitive.
Me, so competitive.
My own mum when it comes to cooking.
You are actually
some random woman that thinks she can waltz into my house.
You are so ridiculous.
And cook for my people.
You were so
no,
ridiculous.
You can't.
And it's and the joke is, it was all to make life easier for you and your family.
Yeah, no, but don't do that. I'm very protective of my kitchen because I like cooking for the people that I love. So if you're cooking for the people that I love, I'm going to assume that you love them too. Why? Why? Why do you love my family?
I just don't have words for you when you're in this space.
Next thing, all of a sudden, she's like, let me come through and drop some jerk pork because I know how you guys love it. Like, yay, auntie.
Why's your lip twitching?
I'll grab that pork. I'm going to put it in the blender and throw it. They're like, yeah, eat it then. Jerk pork. I see you people haven't seen swine before. Dickheads.
Now you look mad.
The drum. You know the grill, the drum. Yeah. I will get that and set up in the garden, Christiana. That's where I'll be for 3 weeks.
Point to prove.
Point morning to night. I'll even wear slippers and jorts with a string vest as part of the uniform so it feels authentic.
You have a fucking point to prove.
I said from morning to night, Christiana, I'll take annual leave and just be in that garden, hella smoke. My face will be black from all the soot.
I would pick my battles, but fair.
No.
We're different people. We're different people.
Don't cook for my husband and my kids. Don't cook for them. It's the same way I went to go and learn how to make seafood okra, because I was like, there's no way I'm going to my mum and saying, make us a big container to my husband.
I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So I went to go and cook it, and he said it slaps better than hers. I said, mission accomplished.
You're insane. You're actually mad.
Yeah, I just don't touch the kitchen.
Your own mom.
I pride myself on being a good cook.
Your
For
own
myself,
mom.
mostly. Yeah, no, anyone can get it. No, my kitchen. Using my utensils. You don't even know what that pan is for.
Can I say I've been laughing so much my jaw hurts this episode. Yeah, girl, get over it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you feel about that. But don't let that woman was going through something in her own life. Don't let that dictate the way that you treat people and how considerate you are for people going forward. You did a good thing, and I think a lot of the time people judge actions on outcome rather than intent, and intent is really, really important, I believe. I think it's the most important because it allows us to give grace. So yeah, girl, I'm sorry you went through that, but you know, you just got to pick up yourself and do right by you. Be the person you want to be, not consider how everyone's going to receive it all the time. It's long.
I agree. Sorry. Sleep just hit me there.
That's fine. And with that, guy, oh no, we have to do I don't find it a week.
My adult find of the week this week is, I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the episode, Omen Tattoo in Berlin. If you're looking to get a tattoo in Berlin, for those who don't know, they have amazing, probably some of the best tattoo artists in the world, if that's your thing. If you're looking for somewhere to go, I highly recommend Omen Tattoo. They're very clean, very nice people. You get a free sticker, you get your second skin, if you know what that means. It's like the cover that they put over the tattoo to protect it whilst it's healing, as well as like the follow-up cream as well. So yeah, highly recommend Omen Tattoo if you're looking to get a cool tattoo in Berlin. They offer different packages, but they do start from €100, so it is a bit spenny. But if you're looking for something to do as part of your experience and you want to get something cute, I highly recommend.
My adult find of the week is, I think it's called Nature's Spell Go for Gold Shimmer Oil. I am going on holiday, and actually I've been doing a lot of outside activities and I've been using it like no one's business. It's a dry oil, but it gives you a nice little shimmer, and it just feels really great on your skin. It's not too greasy. It dries well. It doesn't dry greasy. It's wonderful, and it's great for what is now my holiday season. And I think it's really cheap. It's like £8, and we can get it from Amazon. And I think certain hair shops have it as well. But yeah, that's my adult find of the week.
Right, guys, and that brings us to the end of this week's episode. I am so sorry if I sound tired. This lack of sleep has just suddenly hit me out of nowhere, and I am slouching in this sofa and practically lying down. But thank you so much for tuning in regardless. If you are watching on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, comment, subscribe. We are aiming for 2,000 followers. We're quite close, so it is quite an easy target. So if you know you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, yes, I can see in the back end, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the gang, take control of your life so you can find out when we drop by hitting that bell button too. We also have Patreon, for those who don't know. We offer early access to both our minisodes and main episode, as well as access to our show Reddit Roulette, where me and Tia battled out to find out who can find the wildest dilemmas based on the subject picked by the will of Gist. We also have a cute little hot take episode that will come out every other week as well. So if you want to hear more of us, hear our unfiltered thoughts and hot takes that we can't put in the main pod because we'll get cancelled, make sure you subscribe to Patreon. What else am I covering? Oh yes, if you are listening or watching on Spotify or Apple or any of your favorite podcast platforms, make sure you give us a 5-star rating, not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star rating. Guys, we work incredibly hard to make sure these episodes come out. As you've probably heard, I've been through it trying to edit, etc. I'm literally falling asleep as I'm saying this, but I showed up to record because we love you guys. So please, 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 what was I going to ask you to do?
Subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Rate.
Give us a 5-star rating. That's it. 4.8, not 4.8, no.
You've said that already.
So what was I going to answer today?
Guys, you get it. We do this every
Do
week.
something, please, guys.
Love us, like, comment, subscribe, rate us.
Do all the things.
And if you want a bit more of us, and you want some little gems of truth, and you get an insight to our brain, Patreon's for you.
Oh, God.
We are going home today. Patreon.
Yeah.
In the meantime, guys, we're gonna wish you where you can find us.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Where you can find us. You can find us on.
We just got here pod on Instagram. We just got here podcast on TikTok. WJGH podcast
on Twitter.
You can find me, the Twitter. Instagram.
You can find her at Steph Tia, and you can on all socials, and you can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts, and on Instagram and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts. We're going to wrap this up. This girl is tired. I love you lot. We love you lot. We will see you on Monday for our mini episode. If you're on Patreon, we'll see you at some point.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye, guys.